You feel like you're still not good enough, or you feel you're not good as someone else, and it just makes you feel like maybe you shouldn't really be doing what you're doing because you're kind of a fake. And this is something that when I was first starting my coaching business, I felt this way because I had just quit my 9-to-5 job. I was working in Silicon Valley as a product manager, and I had all these feelings of like, oh my God, who would take me seriously as fitness? I'm not a real fitness coach. I haven't been in this industry for that many years. I haven't spent that much time working at gyms. I'm just working online. And it was like all these feelings of I'm not good enough yet. I'm not good enough as that person. And it's like, you just feel like a total imposter. And for me, that really prevented me from putting myself out there early on, especially in my business. Like I probably could have made more money than I did in the beginning if I just put myself out there more and got over these feelings of being an imposter. So how do you actually get over these feelings? This is something that my coach helped me with a lot in the beginning. It's something that I coach women on too with entrepreneurship coaching and success coaching, right? It's crucial that you get over these feelings. And the way to do that, I have found a couple things. The first is just reminding yourself that you're not necessarily trying to take people from point A to Z, right? If you're a coach, if you're an entrepreneur, maybe your product probably gets people from A to B or A to C, right? You're just trying to take people from a few steps behind you, right, to where you are at now. If this more applies to if you're a coach rather than a larger transformative product, which might take you from A to Z. But like for me with fitness coaching, I'm not trying to turn people into bodybuilders, right? I'm not trying to turn anyone into a bodybuilder. If I was, then I probably would need more skills, right? I was trying to take people who didn't really know how to train with weights to being confident in the gym, to being competent with macros, to understanding nutrition. And for that, I knew more than enough to do that and monetize that very, very well, right? And so just remind yourself, like, what is the journey you're trying to take people on? And can you do that with what you have now? Can you take people from A to B with what you have now? If you're at C, you can take people from A to B. You don't have to be all the way at Z to do that, to start, to make money, to start charging high ticket prices, right? All you have to do is be at point C. Remember that. The second thing with imposter syndrome is keep a success list, okay? Keep a success list. Keep a list of all the accomplishments that you've had so far that make you qualified for this opportunity, to coach this person, to get that job, to ask for whatever it is you're asking, right? Make this list so it sort of validates yourself, right? And for me with fitness coaching, I had to, really tell myself, you know what, you freaking competed in a bodybuilding competition, you got certified, you coach these women casually without them even charging you, you can do this, right? With business coaching, right? I built a 6-figure business in 8 months. That's not something that most people do. And when I start to feel like an imposter about that, I have to just like really own that and remind myself that, right? Not many people can say they've done that. And for me, I get all these voices in my head telling me that, well, it's not $1 million business, or, well, it's still not good as like so-and-so's business, right? And it's just like bullshit, right? If I don't get rid of those voices, I can't help you guys build your 6-figure businesses either. And it's just like, you just got to get over the bullshit, okay? And this is something I go deep into in coaching. If you're struggling with this, let me know, because it's going to hold you back, right? It's going to hold you back at every level of success that you get. You're going to feel like an imposter at each level. And in fact, a little bit of imposter syndrome can be healthy. It can make you feel like you are growing as a person. It can make you feel like you're playing at a bigger level than you might feel like inside. And that's good. It's good if your self-image, if you see yourself as a little bit further along than maybe where you actually are, because you'll act that way. You'll act as that next level version of yourself. So a little bit of seeing yourself at that next level is good, but not to the extent where you feel like you're an imposter, right? You should be ingraining it in your self-image. So really let me know if these tips help. Keep that success journal. Really keep that success journal, you guys. Maybe even journal on this every single morning, and then really remind yourself that you're just trying to take people from A to B, not necessarily A to Z, and you can start now, right? Your job as an entrepreneur is to solve problems. You can solve some problems now. It's your duty as an entrepreneur to solve some problems now, and every day that goes by that you don't solve those problems with your gifts, you're hiding, you're not sharing those gifts with the world, and you're letting your ego be bigger than your mission, okay? So that's all for today. Live fearlessly. I hope you enjoy this. Please let me know if this helps you. Send me a DM or something. Thank you.